Hello, chat. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Friday evening. How are you doing? Is this camera working? Okay, good. Sweet. Is this camera working? Sweet. We good. How are you all doing? Happy Mario Day, indeed. That was a heck of a warm-up. Thank you. That was some improv in mostly C minor. A little bit of G major in there. We ended on G major, actually, so perfect fifth up. But that was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed that. New video dropping tomorrow, by the way. Yay! Yo, what's up, Seth? Dude, thank you for the 19 months. How's it going, man? Great to see you. Happy about the schedule change. Yeah, I was supposed to stream this morning, but something came up that I had to take care of, so I had to push it. I was going to cancel, but I figured, you know what? I'm not going to be here next week, so we're going to stream today. Then we got a new video dropping tomorrow morning, and then we're going to stream tomorrow night too. Look at me go. Been playing some Street Fighter. What a traitor, Seth. Oh, that's cool. Probably smart if you're looking to actually be in a competitive environment. That's awesome. I have no experience with Street Fighter. I always wanted to get into Tekken. I heard Tekken's really fun. Life happens. Thanks for streaming later rather than not doing it at all. Oh, my pleasure. I love streaming, so any chance I can, I really like to hop on and hang out with y'all. How do you remember melodies of songs on the first listen without making mistakes? Well, I do make mistakes pretty often, but it's just a ton of practice and a ton of music theory. And your memory gets better the more you do things like that. So I'm able to more accurately remember what I'm listening to. I have to do it tens of thousands of times, you know? I feel like my memory has kind of expanded with how much I'm able to learn of song requests. Like in the beginning, I'd be able to like remember just a couple notes, and now it's gotten to the point where I'm able to, sometimes, I try at least to learn a section of a song. Like if I'm doing a full song, I'll do verse and learn that, and then like store it in my short-term memory, and then move on to the chorus, and then learn that and store it, and then sometimes do like a bridge section and store that, and then try to recall the previous two sections. I feel like that's one of the more difficult parts of the whole thing. It's not just learning it by ear, it's remembering the different sections, you know, and that's taken a very long time for me to be able to do at my current level, and I always want to try to get much better at it. Just like a muscle, you know? The more you do it, the better it gets. Thank you, Woody. I forgot to do the Discord thing. Give me one sec, chat. Let's do it on my phone. Friday night, babe. All right. Discord done. Truton, do you have a second channel or anything where you talk about music and how you approach music theory? I feel like you would have an interesting viewpoint. I have a second channel, but I haven't talked about music theory on that channel. I will be expanding to other highlights and stuff, but right now on the highlights channel, it's primarily loops and stuff. But who knows what'll be on there in the future. But if you have a question about theory, I'd be happy to answer it to the best of my ability. How wide are your hands? This wide. I can reach 10. Smash always frustrated me because every other game you're considered a weak player. All you can do is knock people off the level in Smash. That's the only way to win. That's true. Smash is just a beautiful game in so many ways. Yeah, it's 10th. Not all 10ths though. I can't, like, there are some 10ths I can't hit, like B to D sharp. Can't hit that one. Do you practice your finger drumming, or did you go hard on it way back then when to lock it in? I finger drum all the time, I would say, even to this day. But I used to a lot more when I was younger, because I was a really over hyper kid, especially before piano. Piano kind of calmed me down because it was just an avenue, a place for me to put all of my energy. And before that, I was just a wild guy, getting into trouble and things like that, making noise. But around that time, yeah, I was banging and drumming on everything. Deathies, you're late. What's up? By ear, no music theory. Why do classically trained people seem to have a hard time with improv or playing by ear? I am self-taught, and I thought that was why I did not have issue with it. I'm not sure. I think I've met a decent amount of classically trained people who can improvise and play by ear. But I guess maybe if you're brought up at a young age with your trained to be glued to the page, you know, maybe that can be part of it. I'm not really sure, though. I have met some people like that who they really need music in front of them to be able to play. And could be for various reasons, too. You know, if they're not polished up on any music theory at all, and they literally just read sheet music, it would be very hard to improvise because you don't really know the language, you know? You don't know what to play. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what key you're in. You don't know harmonies, chord qualities, things like that. So I think that'd be very difficult. But yeah, I think it's just the brain works differently when you're improvising and playing by ear versus when you're specifically reading sheet music. I like your videos on YouTube. Yo, thank you, Francisc. Thank you so much. And by the way, thank you for all of the resubs, everyone. I really appreciate it. We got DTS and Phoenix, Seth, the man Seth. We got Nilo, Quad Rider, and Andrew. Thank you for the 39 months. That is you're one of the longest time subs. I almost said oldest subs, but I feel like that could be misinterpreted as me calling you elderly. And you're not. You're young and beautiful. Yeah, 39 months. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? Crazy, crazy, crazy. You played anything with only the black keys? Oh yeah, the what's the one that like. I don't know. Whatever. I don't even know what that's called. I just know that people will sit down and be like, I play piano. Yo, we got Waterboy in the chat. Do you realize how lucky you are to have the ability to do what you do? Not only do you play amazing music, but you brighten up the lives of so many people. I'm so happy that I found your channel. Thank you very much. Not a day goes by that I'm not incredibly grateful for the position I'm in. 100%. 100%. It's very overwhelming, and I get emotional often. Do not take it for granted. What was your inspiration for Kimi to Aki no Boken? I had written that right around the time that I came home from a 3.5-month stay in Japan. So I was listening to a lot of Japanese music and studying anime music and all sorts of stuff. So that's kind of where that came from. I've been practicing ear training with the Chet app. I've never heard of that. I have no experience with any piano or music apps. Hey, the camera looks so much better without that filter on, doesn't it? I can't believe how much better I like it. What was it? It was on this setting. Is this? Oh, maybe a little. I think it was like 42. Kind of wild. 8K. It's much better, yeah. It's kind of been fun. I'm one of those YouTube lurkers who has watched you on and off for years. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thanks for sticking around. It's really cool. Every once in a while, I'll see a comment on YouTube and people will be like, I was here, I've been following since 15K subs. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so many years ago. It's so cool to see. Jazz Million, thank you for the Prime. Less tan? I know, I am like white as a... Oh, with the filter? I know. And plus, because of the weather, I have like 0 tan. I'm new to Twitch. How do I get those killer symbols in front of your name? Sounds like a paid actor. Well, you can subscribe to the channel with either tier 1, or if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to a streamer for free every month. If that's something that tickles your fancy. The perks of being subscribed to a channel are, I get paid, which is cool, and you get a loyalty badge next to your name, you don't get ads, and you get a bunch of emotes. So the cool thing about Amazon Prime is you can subscribe for free, but I still get the full $2.50. Pretty cool. Do you calculate interval distance to learn melodies, or is it instinct? I feel like calculating interval distances takes too long. Sometimes it's hard to answer that because it's a bit of a hybrid answer. Like sometimes I'll do that, and sometimes it's more intuitive. But for certain intervals, I'll like hear it. You know, it's weird. It's hard to like translate exactly what's going on when I'm listening to certain melodies. Yo, Devil Girl, what's up? I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. Do you get the $2 from subs from poorer countries? Cost less than... I don't know. I thought it was just the same. I have no idea. I think regardless, I get $2.50 per sub for a tier 1 or Prime. That's how it works, I believe. Okay, so new video tomorrow, and I'll talk about this a little bit, probably next week or the week after, but there may be a video on the 25th, and then we're actually going to have a break of videos in April for probably like 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks on the main channel. We'll still have shorts uploaded and stuff like that, but I'm building a backlog because I'm a little bit behind, and long story short, I need to get ahead with the videos because of some things that I have to do with the videos before they're released. So the videos my videos basically need to be complete and uploaded unlisted like a week ahead of time. And I have not been able to do that for a variety of reasons. So that's been very frustrating for the past couple months because I've been like, it's been like down to the wire for every upload. So I need to take some time off from uploading and record a bunch and backlog so that I can sustainably do this for a long period of time. So just a heads up to you all. It's good news in the long run, but it's just something I have to do. The copyright stuff. Yeah, it's actually part of the reason of this break is, and part of the reason that I'm getting these videos done ahead of time is because I found a way to monetize my videos, which is very, very cool. But the company that I'm working with, the audio files and the video essentially need to be ingested into their database at least a week ahead of time. So that's tough. So I've been trying to get ahead of schedule, but I just haven't been able to because, you know, either like a brand deal will come up that I really can't say no to, or I get sick, or like, you know, life happens, something comes up on the weekend and I can't record because the recording process, it just takes so long to record. It takes so long to go through. It takes so long to edit the jingles. So it's just been like really a little bit stressful. So I've made the decision to take like 3 to 4 weeks off just so I can really get a healthy backlog and we can consistently have videos moving forward. So it's good news in the long run, but, you know, just want to keep you all up to date. I will make a community post on YouTube when that happens. But there you go. And don't worry, I'll still be streaming a bunch, and we still have shorts uploaded on the Highlights channel 5 days a week. And there will be loops uploaded. We'll have the VOD channel, so I'll still be around, but I hope you all can understand that. I don't want to get burnt out, and I can't cut corners, and I don't want to sacrifice any quality for quantity. You know, it doesn't make sense. So I need to do this as a way to make it sustainable long term. Nope, this does not include a break of live streaming. I'll still be here. I'll still be streaming a bunch. And again, I'll still be uploading on the Highlights channel and the VOD channel. And I think we will still have shorts uploaded to the main channel like twice a week. So it's all good. It's all good. No break on Twitch. Nope. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all understanding. Nope, it shouldn't delay any uploads of VODs or anything like that. This is good news in the long run because I'll be ahead of schedule and I'll be able to monetize my videos, which is kind of nice, you know? Can you help? No, there's not really much you can do. It's all good. It's all good. Do you need to sub to the VOD channel? If you want to. I do have a VOD channel where all past live streams are. I do have an editor now, Chopin. If you ever need a break from Twitch, by all means, take the break. I appreciate that. I would, yeah. I've been feeling really good on Twitch, though. I've been having a blast. It's been so fun hanging out with chat and doing loops, taking song requests, and all that stuff. So, I will continue to be streaming. It's just another reason that I need to take that short break from uploads on the main channel is because I'm also a streamer. You know, it would be a little bit different if I was only a YouTuber, but I really like doing both. So it's a constant pursuit of finding that balance between the two. Oh, I see what you mean, Ignorance. No, this monetization thing is totally separate from the VODs channel. I'm mainly referring to the main channel. Oh, thank you, Devil Girl, and thanks to your mom as well. Yeah, so anyway, that's the update. It's good stuff. I don't know if there will be a video on the 25th of this month yet, but there will be one tomorrow for sure, and I'm trying to get one out on the 25th. And then after that, there will be a little break of videos on the main channel. But I will be on Twitch still streaming, and there will be uploads of shorts on the main channel and also videos on the highlights channel and the live streams on the VOD channel. So I'll still be around. Pog. I should make coffee. I forgot to do that. Thanks, Torrent. Thank you very much. Finally have a chance to check out the stream. Let's go. Let's go. And again, I'll make a community post on YouTube when this all starts to happen, just to keep everyone, you know, I don't want to just not upload for a month and without letting everyone know what's up. How can they find the alternative channels? There are a couple different ways. I guess the easiest way is if you click on this link, my socials, it's a bio link. It will bring you here. And this has this is just a big cluster of everything. My main channel, here's the highlights channel, and my VOD channel. So this highlights channel is where you will find loop videos from stream, some piano covers, cover I did with Billy, and a bunch of shorts from Omegle videos that are posted 5 days a week. And then the VOD channel is right here. So yeah, check that out. Oh, the bingo loop? I don't know, actually. I don't think that one's been edited yet, Flavored Games. But I definitely want that one soon. That one was so fun. Blue! I'm here and discovered you from that Viva La Vida donation. Dude, that video... Chat, remember the other day I was like, oh, that video's at like 300 and whatever I said, 1,000. I think it's at 500,000 now. Gosh, I spelled that so wrong. Yeah, 513,000. Oh man, that was wild. Keep it going. Keep it going. It's so interesting how many people are finding this channel from that video. Gosh, I feel like every stream, there are like a dozen people who are like, hey, I'm here from that Viva La Vida video. Which is cool. It's not even my video. Or like, you know, this is not my channel. I don't know who made this. It's not affiliated with me, but whoever made it was nice and put my Twitch channel and my Patreon in the description, which is cool. Seeing them in Discord? Yeah, so cool. So cool. I'm happy about that. Watching you bring joy to teenagers on Omegle hooked me in. Let's go. Yeah, I was originally angry at the channel, the Tedesco archive channel, because they were promoting affiliated links and piano courses, saying that I supported them. And I have no idea about those courses. So that's not cool, of course. So, I don't know who the owner of the channel is, but I had a feeling they were in my Discord, so I put a message in my Discord that said, hey, if you made this channel, I'm cool with you like reposting my content, but it is very uncool to put in courses and affiliate links saying that that, you know, I support them. Or what's the word? What's the word? I can't think of the stupid word. Not support, but you get what I'm saying. Endorse. Thank you. Yes. It was on the tip of my freaking tongue. Yeah, indoors. So I posted that in my Discord, and like 20 minutes later, the links were gone. So I'll take it. Thank you for the gifted sub, Leland. We also got primes from Dusty and Truton, and 5 months from Caveman. Yo, appreciate you. Thanks for blessing us with the Billy Wilkins collab recently. 2 humble dudes and monster musicians. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. And 5 gifted from Stemmy. Yo, appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, at least they were cool about it. For sure. Yeah, it would be really unfortunate if I had to, like, get my team involved or something. Also, Kev the Baker, thank you for the 7. Appreciate you. They were cool about it once they got caught. Yeah, exactly. Excuse me. Should I make coffee? I'm gonna have to at some point, but it's like already 6:48, but that's not that late because it is Friday. We'll see. It's Friday. Friday's kind of cool. What's up, Brian? How was the party? I'm a little upset that I wasn't invited, but whatever. I'm sure it was just a mistake on your end. I'm not really a Pepsi guy. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Leland and Eco coming in with 50 gifted subs. Oh my gosh. We need some L's in the chat. Oh, thank you very much. That's a lot of gifted subs. Man, I appreciate you. I am getting used to my loop station being over here. So much better. It's so much better. Best decision ever. I already know that chat's saying, Frank, what about banjo? And to that I say, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Wee! You look tired. That's what you get. That's the comment after the loop. Big dumb. Dummy. Yo, thank you everyone. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, that was fun. That was long. That felt long. Time flies. I'm in a void when I loop. Guacamole, thank you for the prime. We got Mr. Mama Luigi. Nurple, thank you all for the primes. Thanks for the bits to Balls Dip. And Hannah, thank you for the raid 16 minutes ago. I don't know if you're still here, but appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. That was the longest loop? Yeah, that was a long loop. I have a question kind of out of the blue, but I saw on your Insta that you were working out. Did you always work out, and was it hard to start working out? I'm trying to work out myself, but it's really hard, and I fear that I might stop. I started working out when I was 16, I think. 15 or 16. And I had a friend or two that I would go with. And that was really helpful in the beginning. So I would say if you can have a friend or a couple friends at the gym to go, that'll be very motivating for days that you don't want to go. Because there might be some days that you don't want to go, and they'll be like, come on, let's go, Devil Girl 302 to the gym, and you'll be like, ugh, fine. And then there might be days where you want to go and your friends are kind of unmotivated, and you can kind of pull each other up, you know? So I would say that. Oh, you're welcome. That's definitely what I did. Super duper helpful. Someone to keep you accountable and vice versa, you know? And becomes fun that way. More fun than doing it solo. As with many things. Thanks again for all the primes, everyone. Scooby-Dee-Bee-Bwa. Getting something to eat. I hope you bring enough for the whole chat, Aaron. Otherwise, that's just plain rude. All humans are pretty competitive at their core. Not me. I bet you I'm less competitive than you are. Yo, Journey of One, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We just finished doing a half-hour loop, actually. That was a long one. Maybe our longest yet. I really got in the zone. Oh, we did a Keytar solo, didn't we? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that. I'm still getting used to the small key bed on the Keytar. It'll definitely take me a little while to... This sound is absolutely hysterical. And like the sustain pedal is actually played with your fingers. Still learning. Where are the basses? There's some cool basses on here. I don't know where the sounds are yet. There they are. A double Keytar? I didn't see any. I really like this one though for a few different reasons. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. Jeez. know why it's doing that. Oh, we must be on the arpeggiated section. Wait, can I do, wait, this, I don't think I can do this. So hard to get the timing right. Still off. Still early. I think we got it. Ooh, guitar. I need to take a break from the looping. But, man, cool stuff. A whole new world has been introduced with that bad boy. Cool stuff. Cool stuff, chat. Let's see what else we got under the... Oh, dulcimer. That's cool. The shamisen sounds really, really good. Pick a key, chat. Pick a key, any key. We'll do something with the shamisen and maybe some other instruments. Let's see what we got. Kev the Baker says E minor. And I say no. No, I'm kidding. We will do E minor. But what we're doing in E minor, I don't know. I literally don't even know. I'll just hit a note and see what happens. Well, this almost has a bossa nova feel. Can we do bossa nova with the shamisen? right, I saw we need some cowbell. Good call. I wish that cymbal wasn't so loud. Nice. I'm just straight vibing, chat. I'm just chilling. Oh man. Cool little melody. Actually doubled the violin. I mean the xylophone with marimba. Hey, thanks for listening, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. That was a improv loop. Why did we? Oh, that was originally the koto, right? What did we? But I ended up doing some bossa nova percussion. I was like, oh man, we gotta just go. Where's the? Oh, it's somewhere in there. Oh, you can hear it. Oh, that one's gonna be stuck in my head. There we go. All right. Woo! Chat, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, run 2 minutes of ads, and I will be back before you can say, a scoobity bibbity woobity. All right. Hello. We back, baby. How we doing? How's it going, chat? I hope you've been enjoying the stream tonight. Had some really fun loops. My gosh. It's amazing how fast time passes when I'm in a loop. It's crazy. Talk about flow state. I just lose track of everything. Gosh. I love live looping, man. It's so fun. Thank you, Toper Time. It's good to be back. Y'all have any fun plans for the weekend? What are you doing? You're chilling, losing an hour of sleep, watching this. Nice. Getting over a head cold. That stinks. Hope you feel better, Nugget. Oh, wrist surgery? Oh, oh, good luck. Havits, Frank, I picked you out of every streamer on Twitch to watch at this moment. How does that make you feel, knowing you are the elite? It makes me feel very good. Mods, please ban Havits. I joke. Working and catching tomorrow night's stream. Yeah, I will be live again tomorrow night, everyone. And I have a new video dropping on the main channel tomorrow morning. No, don't ban. I'm just kidding. Yeah, new video tomorrow, and then a stream tomorrow night, which is awesome. I'll be out of town Sunday through Thursday, so there probably won't be any streams next week until possibly Friday, maybe not until Saturday. So I've been stocking up this week on streams. I will miss you all, but I'll be back. Oh, thank you, Sour Fade. Pleasure, mostly. You won't miss Peanut? Well, that's a given, my friend. How did this one go again? Oh yeah, the Bossa Nova. I think we're gonna call this VOD the one with the 30-minute loop. I think that's a perfect title. Yeah, tomorrow's stream is the same time as tonight's was, at 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll probably do some live learns tomorrow, too. So if you want to get a live learn in, feel free to pop in tomorrow. I don't think we're going to do any today, but tomorrow. We did a bunch on Wednesday, too, and that was a lot of fun. I had a really good time with that. That VOD is up on the VOD channel, too, if anyone wants to check it out. I don't know how many we did, like 6 or something like that. Yo, Diz. Yeah, it's Frank Tedesco at rightclick.gg. Or a Cameo, if you're just looking for a song request. But I'm currently not doing any live performances, so if it's live, then I will be unable to do that. Do you do weddings? Only if they let me kiss the bride. Do you do funerals? Only if they let me kiss... Anyway, hey, let's play some piano, shall we? Where's this music coming from? Kiss the body. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. White Tadpoles, we got a bunch of bits coming in from you. Kev the Baker with 500 bits, thank you very much. Nab with the tier 1. Anonymous gifting the sub. Let's see what else. 100 bits from Candy Stream, thank you. $10 tip from DB814, thank you. I couldn't figure out how. Oh, I couldn't figure it out before. Sorry, I'm new, but I was the one who asked a song. Omoi no Hatani? Loves to end. What do I have to do to get you to play that? Hey, hop in tomorrow's stream. We'll be doing some live learns. And I would love to play that for you, DB. Thank you so much for the $10. Also, Dusty, thank you for the $10 as well. Laura gifting the sub. We got Diz with the 2 months. Thank you so much. Diz saying, let's go. Let's go. Do you have sheet music for Roots of Hope? I do. I have a whole piano album called the Wanderlust Piano Collections. It is a book of 12 piano pieces composed and performed by me. And Roots of Hope is number 6. Piece number 6 of 12. So you can grab this. I think we have a link. Thank you very much. Mods, if you want to check out the album. It would mean the world to me if you did. I spent a year on this, and it's a project, one of the projects that I'm most proud of, I would say. So you can grab the book. If you want like the hard copy, you can get it on Amazon, or you can get the digital PDF on stemsupsound.com. Well, I mean, it'd be awesome if you could grab the book, because who wants to print 91 pages? But anyway, you can also just listen to it for free on Spotify and all the streaming services, YouTube, yada, yada, yada. So, but again, the link is, I'm going to put it in the chat one more time. If you click on that, it says album. It will bring you to this window. You can get the book, Amazon, digital PDF, and streaming it. So I really hope you enjoy it. Yeah, like I said, it's one of my projects that I'm most proud of. Oh, nice. Use a page turner? Nice, that's cool. Yeah, I think a lot of people do like the PDFs, because some people want to only have, they grab the booklet for like one piece or two. So I think that could make sense. But I've always been a fan of having like the actual book. Today is Mario Day. Happy Mario Day. I haven't played that one in ages. Why is that so clean? It's not. My brain was shut off. Good to have you here, DB. It really is. Wish I still played. It's never too late to start again, you know? Does music theory help fill in the notes? Oh, fill in the holes if you ever forget the notes to a song. Like, do you assume what the notes should be? Sometimes. Sometimes you can infer certain harmonies based on music theory knowledge. Oh, thank you for the gifted subs, DB. How long did it take for you to fully understand music theory? Well, I'm still a student of music theory. I've been studying it for 16 years. Liquid. Liquid everywhere. What's up, Extreme Chance? Good to see you, man. Soji, thanks for the gifted. I've only been alive for 22. Hey, that's nothing wrong with that. I didn't start playing piano until I was 14. So no worries. When do you finish and graduate? When I'm in the ground, probably. Yeah, the Neapolitan 6 is awesome. I use that a lot. A lot of times I'll do the Neapolitan, but I'll keep the bass, so it'll be like a pedal point on the tonic. They actually do that a lot in Mario music too. That's very cool. Ba-ba-beep-boo, ska-ba-dee-doo. I just started piano lessons after 14 years. That's amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Good for you. How does it feel to be playing after 14 years? Kind of amazing how quickly it comes back, but it's still rusty. Yeah, it'll take a little while to get that rust off. But it's like riding a bike to a certain degree. That's amazing. I'm so happy to hear you're playing again. Can you unring a bell? I don't know. I know it's... Looks like I'm just waving. I'll learn that someday. Someday. Ever played Jordan Rudess? No, I met him once, but I've never played any of his music. Oh, Un-Ragtime. Oh, that's a funny idea. An Un-Ragtime. I don't know any ragtime. Let me think. I don't remember the rest of it. Something like that, though. There we go. Ragtime. It's a genre, style of music. Is arthritis going to be an issue at some point? I sure hope not. I sure hope not. You minimize the chance by learning proper technique and really spending a lot of time focusing on form. First song I learned was, I think it was I can't remember exactly, but it was like a very simple version of Mario. And I also had learned, I think it was Unfaithful by Rihanna. Yeah, I think so. And I was writing some stuff too, but those are some of the first ones. And then shortly after that, like a couple weeks later, I started learning like an idiot and really taught myself some bad habits when I first started playing. That's showbiz, baby. What are you gonna do? No problems from Inuyasha. I think you would make it sound amazing. Seems right for you. I look forward to it tomorrow. Oh, awesome. Tomorrow we're gonna stream same time as today at 5 p.m. Pacific. So just give me a reminder tomorrow, DB, and I would love to tackle that for you. What chord would encapsulate the kind of day you had? I don't know. I've had a pretty good day. I've been a little tired. So I don't know. Maybe like yeah. Oh, thank you for the bits, tadpoles. Oh, and Soji with 5 gifted. Thank you. Also, Extreme Chance coming in with a 38 months, which is wild. Thank you so much. Saying 3 years and 2 months on this platform of watching the Blondie Kid in the Beanie lay waste to all composers alive, except John Williams. But he's catching up. Thank you very much. It's good to see you again. Always appreciate your messages. Ba-dee-ba-doo-bop, dee-ba-doo-boo. Skadee-ba-doo-bop, dee-ba-doo-boo. Oh yeah, let me actually shut this off because this is still running on different batteries. Skadee-ba-doo-bop, daggedy-wah. Fa-dee-ba-doo-bop, hiddy-ba-doo-boo. Zibbit bit bit dip dip doo. Whoa. Can't remember. My brain stopped working for a moment. Oh, yo, what's up? Good to see you, Creopid. How you doing? Hello, hello. Hope you're well, chat. Hope you're well. What's up, Rufus? I didn't see you there, man. Are you taking requests? I will be taking requests in tomorrow's stream. I'm streaming tomorrow, Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific. And I have a new video coming out tomorrow morning, for those of you who don't know. So if you want to check out the main YouTube channel, please do. Check out the new video tomorrow. Been busy. Glad to be here. Good to have you here. Yeah. Heck yeah. Yay, more content. Also, for anyone who doesn't know, I have a second channel called the Highlights channel, where I post a lot of loops. And then I have a third channel, which is a VOD channel, where all past live streams on Twitch will be archived. So if you ever miss a stream, or you want to go back and rewatch something, they are all here forever. And we have some incredible mods in the chat who have actually gone through a decent amount of them and made timestamps, which show up as chapters, which is really, 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 really helpful. So if you ever want to skim through and see stuff, there you go. The titling format is themed after the show Friends, a favorite of mine. Hogging all the channels. Yeah, man, 3 channels. They're all mine. Yeah, so that's the VOD channel, and then we got the highlights channel. So for anyone who enjoys the loops in the Omegle videos, I think you'll enjoy the highlights channel. VOD channel was a great idea. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's really amazing. I've said this the past couple streams. It's really incredible how many people are watching. I used to put the VODs on YouTube years ago, but they would get, you know, like 2 people would watch them, and it really wasn't worth the time it took to export from Twitch and then re-upload to YouTube, because that would take a while. I was also in a different living situation in Los Angeles, so my internet was really bad, so it would take a very long, like almost a comically long time for the videos to download and then re-upload. But here is much, much quicker, and a lot of people are, look at that, 1,000 views on a 3-hour VOD. That's so cool. That makes me really happy. And I get some really, really sweet comments. People saying thank you, and saying that they've watched the VODs on their way to work, or listened to the VODs, I guess, on their way to work. Hopefully listened and not watched while they're driving. Have you ever played Bassoon? I've never played Bassoon. I do have a Bassoon on here, though. But maybe I'll eventually give it a try. But sooner or later. Let's see where that be. I can see chat moving in my peripherals. I'm assuming you're all laughing and talking about how funny I am. There's only 1 bassoon on here, really? Huh. I thought there were... Maybe I'm thinking of the Kronos. Let me... Actually... Yeah, because there's some really good sounds on the Kronos as well. And they have some pretty good wind instruments. Let's see. Is this the other one? Contrabassoon and oboe. Contrabassoon. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Just a bassoon loop. I hate that. I hate that with a burning passion. Where are my drums? Where are the drums? Ooh, let's go to... I don't know. Sure. Why not? Why not? I think we did a loop like this, actually. Let me change it up a little bit. cool. Let's go to D minor. I don't really like the sound of this bassoon, to be honest with you. I don't know. Maybe we could do a different instrument. What's another cool instrument, chat? Or maybe I could just pick something random like this. Ooh. Ooh. Harpsichord. Okay. Done. Very Luigi's Mansion-esque. Let me see what else we got. Harpsichord. I think we just did a harpsichord loop. Electric bass. Ooh. Electric bass. Electric bass. There are so many electric basses here. I mean, we got our classic slapper. There's also synth basses. That's a really funny bass. Oh, that's perfect. That's the tempo is. That's a fun one. What's this? Ooh. All right, I'm just goofing off, seeing a couple different sounds in here. I'm not inspired by anything that I've been playing with the past 2 minutes. Let's see. Maybe we need something really random. That's a pretty sound. We're in the synth poly keys section. Cool. Oh wait, I can't play that. Everyone's gonna say Stranger Things. No one's allowed to play this anymore. Off the table. That's cool. Pretty. It's kind of harpsichordy. Oh, some of these are cool. I guess some are cooler than others. Ooh, it's really nice. Cool. This sound is called Pretty Ugly. Dang, that was my nickname in middle school. Testing. Okay. Okay.
sing. Scoobity doo boop bop boo do. Scoobity bop boop bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Do ya ba da dun dow. Scoobity bop boop bop beep bow. Scoop it up boop bow. Scoobity bop boop bop beep down. Do scoop it up beep down. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Boo scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Boo scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Boo scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Boo scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Boo scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Boo scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Boo scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Boo scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Boo scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Boo scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Boo scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Boo scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Boo scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoobity doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop boop bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop beep bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Okay. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow.
Sing it with me, chat.
Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow.
Come on.
Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow.
Louder.
Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. Beep bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow. Bow scoopy doo beep bow. bop beep bop boop bow bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow scoobity doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow scoobity doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow scoobity doo beep bow. bop beep bop boop bow bow scoobity bop beep bow scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow scoobity doo beep bow scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow scoobity bop beep bow scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow scoobity doo beep bow scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow scoobity bop beep bow scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow scoobity doo beep bow scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow. Scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow. Scoobity doo beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow. Scoobity bop beep bow. Scoobity bop beep bop boop bow bow. Scoobity doo beep bow.
I'm actually sweating. I'm actually sweating. Woo! Oh my gosh. Some crazy loops tonight. Thank you, everyone. Test. Hello. There we go. My goodness. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out so far. I really appreciate it. Jax, thank you for the 10 gifted, by the way. I appreciate you very much. I hope you enjoyed that skibbity boop boop bop boo scoo chat. Also, we got the real Joe Green. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. 10 gifted from Epner. I'm just seeing this now, and thank you very much for that. That's a lot of gifted. Thank you. Also, WebGGS, thanks for the prime. 1,000 bits from DB814. Thank you. Mr. Hurl with the 200 bits. An AdSend with the gifted sub. We also got Thoro Meister with the 14. And I think we're caught up. I think. No, we are not, because Epner has gifted 5 more subs. Thank you. Skibbity bop boop bow. Scoopity beep bow. My gosh. Turn that bass way up. You're tuned into 101.5.2, the Tedesco crew. Scoobity bop boop. That's what it plays. You're tuned into 101.2, the Tedesco crew. Next up, Skibbity Bop Boom Dow. With his new hit single, Skibbity Bop Boom Dow. No, I'm kidding. I just wanted to do the radio thing. Scoop-a-doop-beep-bow. That's true, Seth. That's true. We got D-Mac with the Prime. Thank you. Yukon. Oh, thank you. I don't know who Yukon Cornelius is, but thank you. I think. Oh, gotcha. Yep. I've seen this. You already know. Don't worry, a lawsuit is in progress. All right, chat, I think we're going to wrap up today. This has been such a fun stream. Some of my favorite loops in a while. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here and spending some of your, well, for me, Friday night and whatever day and time it is for you with me. One last time, I do have a new channel video coming on the channel tomorrow on the channel, which will be on the channel saved. So check that out. New video coming tomorrow morning on the main channel. Hope you'll enjoy that. And then we have a stream tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Pacific. We're going to take some live learns from the chat, So if you all want to get one in, make sure to join me tomorrow at 5 p.m. Also, please subscribe to the VOD channel if you enjoy these streams and ever want to catch up, or if you miss a stream. This is where they will be archived. They're usually up within like 2 hours after the stream, give or take. So definitely check that. We're actually coming up on 3,000 subs, which is really awesome for a VOD channel. So that's that. That is that. Cool. I think that's it. I will be live tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific. New video tomorrow morning. Keep an eye out for that. And here are all of my socials for anybody who wants to follow me outside of Twitch on other platforms. In the meantime, I would like to very quickly go and rendezvous and look for another streamer to raid. I don't think rendezvous is the right word. Oh, how about let's raid Super Shigi. That's who we were gonna raid. I haven't raided her in a while. I guess because I've been doing earlier streams. But Laura Shigihara, fantastic streamer on twitch.tv, and a composer. She's composed a bunch of stuff. Rakuen, Mr. Saito. She's done music for Plants vs. Zombies, Deltarune, World of Warcraft, bunch of really cool things. So I think you all will enjoy her stream. She's so nice, such a kind soul. So please, please go show her some support and be kind, give her a follow, and you can spam the Tedesco raid as well. Yeah, the show's over today, folks, but I will be back tomorrow. I think that is pretty much it. D-Mac, thanks for the Prime. And 15 gifted from Jax. Jax, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support tonight, man. And Chadford64 with the Prime. Colorblind King with the Prime 2. Thanks, Sorrowfade. I had so much fun tonight. I'm actually sweating. So much fun. So much freaking fun. Alrighty. Let's go over here. Coming back tomorrow. Let's go. Yeah, we'll do some live learns. We have one definitely from DB that we're gonna do from Inuyasha, because I promised I would. So it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. Probably won't be as many loops tomorrow because we did so many today, and I like to try to balance it out, you know. Yeah, the room is so warm, the lava lamp is working. I think that's what's emitting the heat, actually. Believe it or not. I mean, most of you know this, but a lava lamp is filled with real lava and was invented by John Lava in 1999. True story. True story. All right. Go over here. Copy her name. All right, everyone. We are gonna get ready to go raid Laura. Very excited for the new video tomorrow. Should be a good time. Thank you as always to the mods for being here. We get some M's in the chat for the mods, please. This stream would not run nearly as smoothly as it does without them. So thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Look at all those M's. Look at all those M's. Oh, screw it, I'll join in. All the M's. A plethora of M's. The M surplus. All right, folks, I'm heading out. Let's go raid Laura. Subscriber only chat? No. Oh, I hate that. No. Hang on, we're gonna raid somebody else. I don't like that. Let's, hang on, quick pivot. No worries, no worries. There's actually a lot of musicians on, so this is cool. We could raid Ari at home. That could be cool. Ari at home. He has a decent amount. Do you guys want to raid some bigger streamer or smaller streamer? Are there any small music streamers on that I'm seeing at the moment? Smaller? Okay. Let's raid. We raided him pretty recently, but I love this guy. Robbie Fontana. You guys want to hear somebody with the freaking, like, magical voice. Magical voice. Hopefully he's not wrapping up. Okay, we're gonna raid him instead. All right, Robbie Fantana live. Awesome. This guy is super talented. Super talented, super nice guy. I think you will very much enjoy his stream. All right, yeah, copy the Tedesco crew. Show him some support. And that's it, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. New video in the morning and a stream at 5 p.m. Pacific. Hope to see you there. We're going to take some live learns, maybe do a couple loops, but primarily live learns and piano song requests. Hope to see you there. Thanks again. Have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever time it is. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Please leave me alone. I'm going to go cry now in my bed.